Hi, this is Gautam Rhode.
Hi, this is Zareen Khan and download the Bollywood Times app right now. अगर तुम किसी से प्यार करते हो तो क्या तुम उसके लिए कुछ ऐसा करोगे जिसके करने से शायद फिर वो तुमसे कभी प्यार ना करे?
That's exactly the question. कठिन प्रश्न का विस्तार में उत्तर देने के लिए मौजूद है गौतम रोडे and Zareen Khan.
Thank you.
Thank you for completing the dialogue of your film. But really, would you ever do that?
Would we ever do that? It depends on the situation again. How you have to deal with it. As in, if someone is really in trouble, as in your loved one is really in trouble, and then you have to do something with in terms of, because of her, you got to do something. Then I just hope and pray that your lover understands that you're doing it for her and forgives you in a way, because you are doing that thing to basically save her or do something.
Zareen is in deep thought. She's really thinking about it.
No, I was just listening to what you were saying. And yes, I think it depends on what you have to do and for whom you're doing it, and if this person you are really in love with, and then I think you might want to take the chance and then see, because if you're doing something which you yourself don't know that if the person you're doing it for will love you or not, then I think it's actually a very big thing, and I think you should take a chance. If your love is strong enough, then the person will understand.
Nice. Okay, well, firstly, congratulations on Aksar 2.
Thank you.
Finally, after how many years is the second part being held?
11, na?
11 years?
I think, yes.
And by the same director, Anand Mahadevan.
Ji.
Have you guys, what's the first thing that you liked about Aksar 1, part 1?
I haven't seen the film.
You haven't seen the film?
No, I haven't seen.
You have seen the film?
Yes, I think the plot, the story was very gripping.
Yeah? And the songs?
Yeah, of course.
Songs
the
were
songs
great.
तो वो तो अभी तक चलते हैं.
अभी तक चलता. झलक दिखला जा.
Himesh Resham.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever talk to Anand saying, let's recreate that song?
Actually, it's not in our hands, and definitely we don't want to also. We just want to come up with our own tracks and with our own music, which has happened in this film as well. So Mithun has created some wonderful tracks and Arijit has sung it really well. So yes.
Okay.
I think if they would have created one of those, like Jhalak Dikhla Ja is still very famous.
Yes,
so if
is.
they would have, it would have been great.
I think they can't, because the music companies have changed.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, but still it would have been the cherry on the cake, right? Okay.
Might have.
आप दोनों के लाइफ में वो कौन सी चीज अक्सर होती रहती है?
It depends कि किस चीज़ के बारे में बात हो रही है. मतलब अक्सर ये होता रहता है कि आप
बोरिंग इंटरव्यूज?
बोरिंग तो नहीं है, आप रिपीटेटिव हो जाती हैं, बिकॉज वही सवाल होते हैं, वही जवाब होते हैं, तो घूम फिर के वही बार बार बोलना पड़ता है लूप में. बट दैट्स द जॉब, सो दैट्स हाउ वी हैव टू प्रमोट द फिल्म्स. यस.
कौन सी चीज अक्सर होती है?
अक्सर मेरे से बहुत goof ups हो जाते हैं.
like
मूवी से it's like I've left count of it कि मैं किसी के बारे में मैं कुछ बोल रही हूँ, फिर उसी वक्त रियलाइज होता है कि नहीं बोलना चाहिए. And then जब realize हो गया है, now to better it, I am trying to say things only to make it worse. Oh. So I am a queen of goof ups.
Oops. Is that what someone told you in your first film? Like Salman Khan, did he literally observe that goof up?
No.
Has he corrected
Thank
you
God,
ever?
no.
He hasn't. बोलती रहे यार, चलेगा, goof up आने दो. Okay, you know, I googled Zareen Khan and I literally was surprised pleasantly to know that Zareen Khan wanted to become a doctor. Yes. And you are on the set of Bollywood Times.
Yes.
How did that transformation happen? Like, were you that small kid, or you were pretty much in your senses that
No, I was pretty much in my senses, but you know, there are sometimes life just takes different turns which you don't plan, and the things that you've planned for yourself don't really turn out to happen. So yes, I had a lot of plans for my life, but it did not come into action, and the thing that I never planned always happens. So this is where I am right now. Being an actress was never a plan or never a dream, but I am an actress now.
Yes, you are.
I'm quite happy with it.
Baap re baap, we have something in common. Never wanted to become an actor. So yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask both of you.
Ji.
Do you know Anand Mahadevan is a cult who is associated with a very cult thriller? Do you know which film I'm talking about?
No.
As an actor or as a director?
As an actor.
Khiladi.
As an actor.
Khiladi.
Yes.
He was there in Bazigar also. But
He was?
Yes.
Bazigar he was playing the dad. I think he was playing Shah Rukh's dad.
But Khiladi is
the killer. He was the killer.
And I think he's written that script also. Khiladi.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I had no idea about that. But
ask him.
Dude, that rooftop, and you see, that's Anand Mahadevan, dude. What are you doing there? But yeah, you know, Anand's approach to filmmaking comes from various aspects that he's done television. He's still doing it. He has done theatre.
Yeah.
Yet he does these indie, you know, films and covers it up with a brilliant, you know, Aksar and commercial cinema. You think it's a boon, it's a blessing to work with a guy like him who has a 360-degree view of everything?
Definitely, as in, see, he comes with that particular knowledge of his, where television is also there, so he understands every medium, theatre, like you're talking about films like Aksar he's doing another one called Dr. Akmabai. So it's, as in, he's there everywhere, so he knows how to handle it well. Like with us also as actors, when we were working with him, like I came with a different approach, like I was just saying in my previous interview, I came with a different approach, as in with the character, in terms of I prepared the character in a different sense altogether. But he wanted the character in a particular way, and he made me underplay a lot. As in, मैं आंखें भी बड़ी करता था तो कहते नहीं गौतम ज़्यादा हो रहा थोड़ा आंखें ज़्यादा बड़ी हो रही. So he has that thing in terms of he catches those nuances, so which is very good. It helps an actor a lot. So yes.
What do you think? Because you worked with Vishal before this, Hit Story 3.
Yes.
And I don't think that they're the same genres, right?
Not at all.
But still, you know, a young mind like Vishal and an experienced veteran like Anand Mahadevan.
It's always great to work with different people, different personalities. You get to learn from every person that you come across in your life. And Anand sir, I think, is an ocean of knowledge because, as you said, you know, he comes from a theatre background. So he himself is a great actor. Director, he's a very focused director as to what exactly he wants. As well as his diction is very clear, you know, he actually even helps you at time with the pitch of a dialogue or how he really wants this dialogue to be thrown. So he exactly knows how his character has to look, sound and behave, which is a great help.
How much do you owe your sudden volcanic success to Sanjay Leela Bhansali's Saraswati Chandra?
See, television has been really good to me. Definitely Saraswati Chandra made me what I am, to be very honest. That particular show made me what I am. So definitely great regards for Mr. Bhansali for that. And television in general has been really good to me. As in, it gave me a lot. It gave me shows like Saras, Mahakum, Suryaputra Karan. It gave me reality shows where I was hosting the shows India's Got Talent and Nach Baliyes. So those 6 years were maddening, as well as it went really, really well for me. If you see, I'm talking about my television craft. As an actor, I learned a lot. I learned a lot on the sets. So I'm not from any theatre, I'm not from any acting school. I learned on the job.
Zareen, you've done multiple language films. You've done a Punjabi film, you've done a Tamil film. We haven't seen you in television. Is Zareen Khan now, with the overexposure of digital medium and the content on the TV, would that shift be difficult for you? If at all it comes?
No, I don't think so, because I have always been very open to trying things, and you know, I believe we are actors, and as actors you're not supposed to restrict yourself from anything, you know, whether it is acting on TV or acting in different languages, because I know there are a lot of actors who are stuck up that sirf hum Hindi films hi karenge, sirf hum अच्छी बड़ी वाली पिक्चर ही करेंगे ये वो. You all are actors, you know. At the end of the day, your job is to act. Now, if I get an interesting subject, I'm in whatever language it might be, Marathi, I would do it if the subject interests me. And it is no different for TV. That, I mean, if there is something interesting coming up on TV, I would be more than happy to do it, you know. Especially TV, because TV has, I feel, more reach than our films.
Our films, correct.
You know, I mean, I saw people going crazy for him in Mauritius, Saras. So I think TV is a wider reach than our films, and somehow these characters that you play on TV get connected to the audiences in such a way, because you become a part of their day-to-day life. They're watching you every day, so why not?
See, and good thing is now they are coming out series. Limited series, like Mr. Anil Kapoor did, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan did.
Yeah, that's what I said. Something interesting, you know, not this whole
run-of-the-mill same. Got it.
So that's really picking up. So that's a good thing. That's a good change. And like she rightly said, as in television has a huge audience worldwide. So like you go to places like, name it, like Latin America, I'm talking about now, right now, it's big for me, that particular market. Because one of the shows that I've done is dubbed there. So it's a huge market, man. You can't even imagine the kind of stuff you get from there.
What's been the most embarrassing moment on the sets of Aksar 2 for you guys?
A scene where my co-actor Mohit was with us. He's not here right now, so I had to fall, and I had like a tray in my hand, so I had to make it look very dramatic. So I had to fall with like the tray going somewhere. But the way I felt, so I tried to make it over dramatic by falling in a very big manner. So उसको मैंने फेंका तो that was almost going to go and hit Mohit's head, but thankfully we avoided that accident from happening.
I remember that thing. याद है वो बटन वाला सीक्वेंस, वो थोड़ा अजीब सा, बटन कैसे टूटेगा, याद है वो वाला सीन?
What is the button wala scene?
ऐसे कुछ एक था यार,
the button wala scene?
It had to come out of the shirt and we were not able to take it out. And then it was little awkward for all of us how to take it out, take out the button. I think it happened in Mauritius only, na?
Which is the one movie you both would keep watching? 9 to 12, 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9?
English, Godfather. Hindi, Andaz Apna Apna.
Good.
I am a huge fan of Imtiaz Ali movies. So any movie of his, I mean, from Jab We Met to
Tamasha.
Lava. Tamasha is my favorite. It's actually even right now on NVOD, and that is on repeat. I am watching it whenever I'm getting the time. So I think Tamasha would be my favorite.
Nice. What if I say that I'm going to surprise both of you?
I like surprises.
Okay, just be seated because I'm just going to...
Are you getting Imtiaz Ali?
From behind the sofa, the couch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, gift mil raha hai.
If this can turn into Imtiaz Ali, nothing better for Zareen Khan.
Yes. Thank you. Can I open it?
Yeah, please.
Thank you so much.
Please.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to read it. I am an avid reader, by the way.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Well, Helen and Marilyn Monroe I couldn't top it up any better.
Oh my God. Thank you. I love this. Thank you.
And yeah.
Great movies,
I'm
100 years of cinema.
I'm sure The Godfather is there somewhere.
Yeah, it will be there. It should be there. But thank you, yeah. It's really sweet of you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Do books inspire you? Does it better your acting skills?
See, I'm not much into reading. I watch films.
Okay.
I watch films directly.
Okay.
So, but definitely it's because it's about film, so I have to read it. Yes.
Okay, but you said you're an avid reader.
Yes.
You think that helps your craft?
I don't know, because you know, when I developed the habit of reading, becoming an actress was never the plan. So I started reading just because I love reading, and I love reading on different topics. I love reading mysteries, and I love reading philosophy and all of that. So it has, I think, in all helped me a lot in my life, because I have a wider perception about things. And of course, when you are a reader, then you have the whole thing that you can even read your scripts every now and then, and that really helps you get deeper into your character somewhere. So maybe that helps.
Okay, now that I've given you the Helen and Marilyn Monroe,
yes.
Your favorite Helen song that you would want to recreate one day on celluloid.
So many. There is this one song, of course, Piya Tu Ab To Aaja, and then there is Aaja Ne Jaan, Mera Ye Husn Jawan, Mere Liye Hai Aas Lagaye O Zalim Laan. I think all of her songs, and I don't think anybody. I think Helen auntie said, "Na koi match kar saka hai, na koi kar paega." I think she is the ultimate.
Wow, you've met Helen.
Yes, of course.
What interaction would you have with someone who, you know, she was such a one of a kind, right?
Yes.
Like how would you tag her? Would you tag her as an actress? Would you tag her as this amazing personality who just paved way as one of the best dancers that Indian cinema ever had?
A performer. A complete
performer. A complete artist?
A complete artist.
Okay, shall we play a game now? Okay, now this is where the true test of how honestly they've answered so far on the show, how honest they are now. Okay, never have I ever been slapped by the opposite sex. Like literally slapped, okay?
I have.
I have.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not reveal the names.
Yeah.
Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush.
Never.
I have.
Gautam Rhode has, okay. मेरी vanity इससे दूर रखो.
I will not brush, but I would not use somebody else's toothbrush.
Never have I ever got upset for not being nominated or winning an award.
Never.
It upsets you somehow?
Sometimes,
Take it a bit
yes.
personally, no?
Sometimes, definitely.
The competitive streak should be there.
It's not about that. You think that the other person is not deserving enough. So,
That's why.
yeah, that's why. Not for me, for that particular person. He shouldn't have got it.
सही बोला. Never have I ever used my star power to get discount.
I have.
वो खुद ही मिल जाते हैं. I don't have to say.
आपके को-एक्टर ने किया है.
मैंने किया.
कहाँ पे? सब्जी मंडी.
नहीं, एक जगह पे गया था, मिल गया था.
ऐसी कौन सी जगह पे किया था यार?
ये पता है कि नहीं?
Okay. Never have I ever been stopped at the customs while traveling.
I have been.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For what?
Just to check my luggage. That's about it.
Nothing illegal or
Nothing
extra diamonds
no,
or things from Dubai. No? Okay. And the last one. Never have I ever hesitated to confess my love to the girl or boy in school.
In school तो नहीं, but whenever I have been love, I've been very open about it. So
Same.
I have never been.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have?
What?
You have been hesitant to confess your love? Never? अच्छा, never.
Sorry, my bad. Never. एक तो never बोला. कमाल है सबसे आया है.
You guys played well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The great Woody Allen once said that 80% of success is just showing up. Ladies and gentlemen, this could have been probably the shortest introduction to my next Anant Mahadevan, who just showed up with Abhinav Shukla, ladies and gentlemen. A film that changed your perception of cinema overall.
It could be any film?
Yeah.
Into the Wild. I mean, there's just one character who wants to break free from the materialistic world, and he just goes and perishes in in Alaska, and they have made a film out of it, which is so entertaining. The music is mind-blowing. Eddie Vedder has done the songs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a very simple thing, a guy breaking off from materialism and just going, and he just perishes because of his own stupidity, but they made a film which was a blockbuster, and a lot of people actually have driven inspiration from it. So I think that would be a film which changed my, perception dimensions of how to think.
Nice.
And you with your sense of adventure, I mean...
Exactly, for me it was like, wow.
You are
you can make a story of a guy who's an adventurer, say, and, make a film which sells as well as, it gives a message. So, yeah.
What about you? A film that
for me,
then I'm sure.
Yeah, back then, yeah, because I'm a product of the Film Society movement. So I was blown by Citizen Kane. I mean, the way the sweep of the film, or a 400 Blows, or a Bergman movie, or a Truffaut film. I mean, so all of them swept me off my feet. So that whole movement, those masters, whether it's a Bertolucci or Truffaut or a Kurosawa or something like Battleship Potemkin, Eisenstein. I mean, these films suddenly made me realize what the great masters of cinema have done in the 40s, which we still haven't been able to even grasp today in India. Today we are not making cinema in India, we are making circuses. Anybody who owns 4 cameras thinks that he can turn the cameras on and that is cinema. No, it is not cinema. Like I was saying, I mean, we haven't even grappled with the alphabet of cinema when they are writing books on cinema, So I'm very sort of, distressed with not being able to really imbibe the greats and not being allowed to do films that I should be doing. I mean, so that is my inspiration.
Hold your thought when you said imbibe. That one thing, Abhinav, you want to imbibe from this man.
Oh, there were so many things.
No, but one thing.
I have actually imbibed a lot of things. One thing was, I remember, I think we were in the middle of a scene and he told me like, Abhinav, you have to control your body language. Because when I act, when I deliver a scene, so there's a lot of, hi, how are you doing? So he's like, no, calm it down. I'm like, but sir,
that's me.
What do I do with it? He's like, that's the whole idea. I mean, you just don't have to keep using it. It's cinematically not so, beautiful.
No, we tend to gesture a lot.
Yes, we do.
We actors. I remember Dil Vil Pyar, where Asrani Saab was playing a very important character. He was playing Madhavan's secretary, and Madhavan was a singer. And Asrani Saab tends to do a lot of gesticulating, So I went and told him, don't do this, sir. Please just keep your hands down. The next day, his makeup man came and told me कि साहब बहुत नाराज हैं, आपने उनके हाथ बांध दिए. So I went up to him and said, I'm sorry, sir, but it was looking very awkward, He said, you're the second person to tell me this after Rishikesh Mukherjee. He did it to me, and now you're doing it to me. I said, okay, you took the name of my guru. I'm fine with that. So I think most of us actors tend to overdo things which can just be stated with just a look. We're very verbose with our films. We don't need to be.
Correct. So see, that's what I learned from him, and that's what I imbibed actually. That you can still convey the message without using too much of gestures and words.
Well, I hope one thing keeps continuing, the gesture of the hands at the box office, and that's what we need. Give me the ticket, give me the ticket.
We need that.
Thank you so much for gracing Bollywood Times.
Thank you. Thank you, Devansh.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Pleasure.
Hi, this is Zareen Khan.
Hi, this is Gautam Rhode, and you're watching Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel.
Thank you for watching. For Bollywood's latest updates, subscribe to Bollywood Times right now.